Welcome to Describe What You See. Today's class is about adjectives. How can we use adjectives to better describe objects? Get started shortly, just waiting for students to arrive. Class time now is bottom of the hour. Get started shortly once students arrive. Hi, Niels. Get your microphone working? Or is it not working? Could just be a Windows thing.
My sound is not working either. I can't hear anything.
Yeah,
I try to log on again.
Welcome back, Anna.
Hi, how have you been?
I'm good. Have you been enjoying your weekend?
I've been studying English in Spanish.
Excellent. So you've been very busy.
Yeah.
Good. Well, have you attended my Describe What You See class before?
Yes. Once.
Excellent. Good. Well, we're going to get started very shortly. Niels, can you hear me now?
Yes, now I can.
Perfect. So whenever you come into my class, do a log out, log in.
Yes, it's only your class where this happened this way. I don't know why.
I don't know either.
No.
Hi, Nina.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Have you taken my Describe What You See class before?
This is the first time.
Okay, good. I'll explain the rules shortly. Just say hello to Wellington first. Hello, Wellington.
Hello, Simon. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks.
Thank you.
Well, guys, I thought I'd go ahead and get us started early so we can get lots of talk time. I want to show you an image here, and I'm going to show you each an image. And what I want you to do is I want you to describe what you see to the best of your ability using as many adjectives as you can. Now, adjectives serve a very, very important role in English. They provide detail. In my last class, we talked about the importance of providing detail, especially when going on a job interview. Strong candidates always provide detail, what, why, and result. But how do we do that? Well, we need adjectives. In the chat, I pasted a link to a website that has over 500 adjectives. So if you're having a little bit of trouble, you can use this as a reference. Okay, so there's one link there and another link. So what I thought I would do, I'll start with Wellington, and I'll give you a minute to describe what you see. Actually, you know what? Let's try 30 seconds. How will we do it in 30 seconds? So let me just bring up my timer here. Open timer. I'm just going to use my phone here. And timer. Here we go.
Okay.
All right. So Wellington, you've got 30 seconds, and I want you to describe what you see with as much detail as possible. Go ahead, please.
Okay. I see a great building, a great construction. I think it was in Italy, Rome. Maybe it can be the Collision,
Colosseum.
and yeah, and he is illuminate the night. I think it is in evening, because the sky is the sky the sky is, we see a lot of clouds, writing and blue. The weather is wet because the floor is, I see
Okay.
water
Thank
is
you. Let me
okay.
stop you there. Now, I gave you a minute because I realized 30 seconds isn't enough. So yes, in this image, we see a Roman-built Colosseum, the one made famous in Rome, Italy. We see that it has rained recently by the wet puddles of water. Okay, I'm sorry, Helen, I'm going to have to mute you because you were getting too much noise. Guys, if you're not talking, please have yourself muted so you don't cause disruptions. We can see a large degree of contrast in the image. The sky is dark and light as though the sun is setting. We can see the lights coming out around the Colosseum, and the grass is somewhat green, hinting that it might be summer. So well done. Okay, Sabrina. Hello, Sabrina. Hello, Sabrina.
Hello, hello, how are you?
Hi, where are you from, Sabrina?
I'm from Brazil.
Wonderful. Well, welcome to my class. What we're doing now is we're describing images, and I'm getting your image ready. And what I want you to do is take your time. You do have a minute, though. And what I want you to do is to describe the image with as many adjectives as you can. So we're trying to provide as much detail about this image. And just to give you a hint, you might want to think emotions for this image. So go ahead, please. Sabrina?
Sorry, I didn't know it's my time.
Well, I've been talking to you. You've got about 40 seconds left. So can you describe
Okay.
the image there?
Yes. Uh, it's a dog, a beautiful dog, but he's very upset. His eyes is very sad, and maybe he lost his owner. Maybe he doesn't have food, or maybe he wants to play with somebody.
Okay, good.
Uh,
So looking at his eyes there, I think that's the thing, right? And one great way to describe that is we can see deep sadness in his large, watering eyes.
yes,
Beautiful,
very,
beautiful dog with black and white fur. Yeah, I'd say it's definitely the emotion portrayed here is very much of a sad emotion. All right, well done, Sabrina. Ulat, or no, sorry, Oud. Did I say that correctly?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to get your image ready.
Yeah.
And what I want you to do is I want you to describe this image using as much detail as you can. So here we go.
Okay.
Just a second. And there you go. So if you could describe that image, please.
Yeah, I saw image related to some kind of sport. It called athlete. There are many people try to try to participate in that race. One of them, yes, they try to jump a barrier or like this handle or hurdle.
Hurdle.
He seemed to be.
Okay, let me stop you there. So yeah, we see an athlete.
Yes.
An athlete dressed in thin, athletic clothing, thin, athletic
Yes.
red clothing, who's
Yes.
in what I guess it's kind of a sprint or a hurdle race. I don't know what kind of event this is, but obviously in his attempt to jump over the hurdle, he smacked into it, and you can see that he is in the process of falling, and I sense that this athlete is in great pain.
Yeah.
So, well done. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Nina, you're up next.
Okay.
And let's see what image I can come up with for you. All right. You know, I'm going to give you another emotional image because I think these tell an interesting story. I love emotion. There's so much going on. So you have a minute to describe this image.
Okay. Look like a man who is really, really angry, and he screaming, and his face is really tense. His eyes are closed. His mouth is wide open, and he's screaming very loud. He must be angry, have some painful or sadness. He is in a white shirt and look like he in the room that really have a white wall. Look like in the he was contained in the I think like separate room. And he
Okay,
tried
good. I got to stop
to
you there.
Mhm.
I think next round will go up to 2 minutes because it's not enough time. But let me summarize in my view, or my words, this image. Very well, very good, by the way. You did use a lot of descriptive adjectives. So we see here a young man dressed in a white t-shirt screaming loudly from his wide open mouth with his eyes clenched shut in deep, deep pain. We can see that while it's not a black and white image, the emotion from the colors tend to highlight the expression on his face. All right, very good description, Nina.
But
Thanks.
can I ask something related to this photo?
Sure.
Is this it seemed to be a really case, not a fake? Yes.
Well, I wouldn't know. That's a good point to make. It could be a fake image. I would hope it's a fake. Otherwise, somebody behind the camera is hitting the man with something sharp, perhaps.
Yeah.
Thank you for your question. Let me move on to Niels. Niels, I hope I'm not stereotyping here, but I'm wondering if you can describe this image for me.
Yes, I see a Viking ship with, there's a cliff behind it. The sun is shining from the right, I guess. And there's a flag at the top of the ship. It might be a Danish flag, which is white and red. Could be. I know that there are some of these Viking ships around nowadays. Sometimes they will go from Denmark to England, and it could be things like that. It also could be from Norway, because it could just look like the Norwegian coastline here. There are lots of rocky coastlines. They have got shields on the board of the ship, and there's a dragon head to the left of the ship. I don't know what you would call that, really. This.
Well, I guess we could call it the image of a dragon painted onto the sail.
Yeah.
So, very good. So here we see a large wooden Viking flat-bottomed boat. And I forgot, so let me get my pen here. Oops, that's not the right image. So right here, I forgot what we call this in a ship. It's not a figurehead. I think maybe it's a figurehead, but we see these on boats. But we can see the wooden oars used to propel the boat when the wind is not blowing. A typical sunny Scandinavian day where there is still fog on the water, as we can see in this part of the image here. It's not a very clear image. The colors are washed out, sensing or indicating that it is a image from the past. Okay, well done. All right, next we have up, who is next here? Hallam. Hello, Hallam. Hallam, can you hear me? There you
Hello,
go.
Hello, Simon.
Hi there. I muted you earlier because there was a lot of background noise coming from your connection. So, and I do that with anybody. If I hear noise, I will mute students, but I really do ask all of you guys when you're not speaking to keep yourself on mute. So Hallam, I've got an image for you here, and I want you to do your best to describe it with as much detail as you can, and you've got 1 minute. So if you'd like to go ahead, please.
Okay, I will try. I don't see any image.
Then you might need to restart your browser. So I tell you what, why don't you restart your browser and come back in. You should be able to see the image. Does everybody else see the image?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, try restarting your browser. In the meantime, I'll go on to Anna. So Anna, I have this image here. You've got a minute. Could you go ahead and describe the image that you see, please?
Okay. In this picture we can see. My gosh, I believe it's a courtroom, but I'm not sure. It's very. My gosh, teacher, is it a courtroom or?
I would say it's a legislative hall.
Oh, okay. So it's a legislative room.
Hall.
All right, room. I can see a lot of politicians pretending that they are working hard. Some flags, in front of them, and well, they are just pretending that they are working as
Okay, thank
the
you
most
very
of the
much.
politicians do, and we can see that
Okay,
there
thank you.
are.
Anna, thank you. That's your minute. Your time's up.
Sorry, a lot of absence there.
Hallam, can you see the image now?
Yes, Simon, of course, yes.
Excellent. Would you like to continue describing this image, or would you like me to pick a new image for you?
Okay, we'll try to describe this image, this beautiful image. What I see, it's work of senator in one session. I see a beautiful place with the chair of president, which is empty and other senator who are working. That's all. Huh?
Okay, good. So yeah, what we see here is we see some sort of legislative assembly in the United States, as we can see by the flags here. The desks are strewn with papers and documents and computers. We can see that people are present in the room and they are dressed in a very business or formal attire. The carpet is brightly colored and the furniture is old. It's made of wood and marble. It looks like they are currently working and the session is currently in business.
Okay.
All right. Excellent. So that was our first round, guys, and I think you guys did quite well. I have a lot more images, but I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes each time now. It's a little more time to describe it, and when I do say time's up or break in, then time is up. Are there any questions, though, before I get started on the next round? Okay, then. Well, Wellington, we'll start with you, and I'm going to pick an image that shows strong emotion once again. All right, are you ready?
Okay, yes.
It's a very strong image. Are you prepared?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, here we go. You have 2 minutes starting now.
Okay, I see many people. I think they are angry, ready to fight with someone. I don't know who. In the front, we see a woman, and she has brown hair. His mouth is open, widely open. Her hands is closed, ready to beating someone. Behind her, there are men. I think they are running, and their clothes is black, and maybe they are in New Zealand or exotic country. They, I think, I'm not more to
Okay, well,
speak.
you're very good. It is New Zealand. It's a ceremonial dance.
Okay.
Right. Oh, you can see the image in New Zealand. Of course, those are Maori, right? The native peoples of New Zealand. How would you describe the skin color?
Oh yes, the skin color. We have it. We have two colors that are predominant, and the black, the red with a little shadow in
Yeah.
the skin
Right.
of there.
Yeah, very good. I mean, generally, the words we would use to describe this skin color is kind of a reddish color.
Oh, rubbish.
You know, you could. Some people might say brown, but yeah, it's definitely a tan skin.
Okay, thank you.
With black or brown hair, it's kind of hard to tell. So, good job, excellent.
Thank you.
Sabrina, you're next. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you sure?
No.
No? because I've got a very emotional image for you as well.
Uh-oh.
Yes, and I'm going to warn you. I just, it's a very sensitive image here, but get ready. So here we go, and you have 2 minutes. So go ahead, please.
I already see this figure. Uh, he played rugby probably, and the ball fight with her face, and he has a lot of pain. He is white, blonde. The team I think is Lakers because of the color of the clothes, blue and yellow, and he closed his eyes and opened his mouth, but he has a lot of pain because this hurt a lot.
It looks like he's in pain.
I think
What
that's
else
it.
could you say? Nothing else?
No, I think no.
Okay, so let me continue then, and as we can see here, we can see the veins popping out in his head with his eyes clenched shut in pain. We can see some whiskers on his chin that he hasn't completely shaved, and we can't see much else because the background image here is out of focus. So we have a shallow depth of field, that's a photography term. So yes, it looks like it could be rugby because it's not a football. So well done. I can't say there's much else we could have described here. Well done. All right, now I got to find an image for Nina. What image could I have for Nina? This one looks good. I like this image. Okay, so we've seen a couple of images that are full of deep emotion. This image is not, however. This is one of those images that can touch the soul, can make you feel connected to the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Nina, you've got 2 minutes. Tell me about this photo, please.
Okay. So this photo is a pretty nice view of a bridge, like the old style bridge that cross over the river, and with the reflection of the bridge and also the tower. So it looks like this is in Asia, and surrounding with the trees and the mountain, and the mountain on the top of the mountain has the snow, and also the tower has a red color with the 3 tiers of the roof. It's quite tall. It's probably maybe 5, I'm not sure, 15 feet tall from the tower for the tower, and the bridge that crossed the river probably about like maybe 10 feet wide. No, maybe 3 feet wide, and then 5 feet long, something like that. And the trees around behind it has like green and dark color and brown color. So the whole composition of this picture is really, really nice. It's like you can see the perspective of the pictures and the shade of the shadow on the mountain. Reflection is make the whole thing look more how can I say? The picture looked a lot more focused on those the tower, the bridge, and the mountain.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. So very good description here. So you made reference again to some photography terms where we're talking about the depth of field. And so if you guys are getting into photography or use a camera, this image was probably shot using an f-stop of around 18 to 22. That makes everything in focus and is just a beautiful image, as you said. You mentioned that it's an Asian country. One would gather by looking at this that it is either likely Japan or China, with the deep, rich colors in the temple that we can see there. What season is it? Well, if we look at the trees, they've got sort of a golden, washed out color, which would indicate that it's either deep within summer during a very dry period, or it's fall. But we can certainly see by looking at the mountain that the snow is very high up on the peak of the mountain, so it's definitely not late fall. If it was, colder temperature would see the snow come down further onto the mountain. Excellent. Very well done.
Thanks.
Okay. Let's see, who is next here? Ah, Niels. What image can I get for you? Oh, let's try something different. Now, with this image, it's not necessarily describing what you see. You can also describe what you feel. When you look at this image, what does it make you think? Okay? And I would challenge you guys as we continue and we go into the next round, think of the emotions or what the images make you feel. So it's not just describing what you see, it's what you think. So without further ado, Niels, here is your image.
It's a picture of a Mac. Could be from McDonald's, a beef hamburger. It's from somewhere in China, I think, or Japan. And I think it is, if I was hungry, I would like to eat it. But I'm not hungry at the moment, and I do not fancy hamburgers normally, I will say. It could be an advertisement from a hamburger restaurant, could be McDonald's, as I said, with the letters and the advertisings are quite large, bright colors, red, white, and yellow. And the burgers in the hamburger is made light brown, so you feel like it should be quite a nice burger if you fancy that sort of food. I guess you can also see the price of the burgers. It is now I can see it is from McDonald's. They have this normal brand McDonald's M, and could be the price of the burgers is mentioned to the left of the McDonald's sign. The hamburger is with beef and maybe bacon, and I think fried egg you can see as well. And you have the roll, or we call it a bun, on top of it with seeds on it. That's a normal standard roll for hamburgers, I think.
Okay, good. Thank you very much. Well done. Yeah, one word we heard a lot is fancy, and that's a very British or UK term for saying to like. In the way British speak, quite often they understate words. So to fancy something is to say I like something, or I'm interested in something. Yes, this is Japanese. We can see from the way that the language is written, but we kind of the giveaway is in the bottom. We see a Y with 2 dashes, and that indicates yen. And we can see that it's McDonald's from the big M at the very bottom right. So well done. Okay, let's see. Next is we have Hallam. Hello, Hallam. Are you ready, Hallam?
Yes, Simon.
Okay, good. So let me load up your image as it's coming up here, and you have 2 minutes to describe this image.
Okay. Okay, I see lion statue, lion
Mm-hmm.
behind of an old building, a garden with trees, and the blue sky, beautiful sky. Maybe the old building is an old castle.
Castle.
Castle, yes. That's all what I can see. Yes, it's I see also lion statue.
What is the statue made of?
Lion.
Yes, it's the image of a lion. Okay, good. So what we see here is we see a castle. And I would assume that even though there is no flag there, it's a British castle due to the lion. The lion is a common symbol used in to indicate something British, although it could indicate something French as well. But in this case, it looks typically British. The countryside very green due to the amount of rain that England gets. And we see animals in the background. It's hard to tell. You kind of sense that they're a little whitish, which indicates sheep or goats. And knowing how the English like lamb, I would indicate those are probably sheep. Very good job. It is a clear blue sky that we can see. And yes, well done. Okay, so we're going to go on to the next student now, and that is Anna. Anna, are you ready to describe your image?
What do you think?
Sorry?
Yes.
Okay, good. Just let me cue it up here. There we go.
Okay. In this picture, I can see a sort of materials and stuff. Some tools such as a hammer, hiking boots, some clothes. Um, well, um, music instrumental. It is a guitar. It seems to belong to someone who enjoys camping because of the backpack, the bottle of water, the utensils, um, the wood. It, it, uh, it is um, it's symbolizing someone who really enjoy camping. I can see a knife, a pair of boots, a short, um, a life safe vest. My gosh, um, a flashlight, uh, an axe, some mugs, a net to to catch butterfly, um, some pens, a wooden spoon. What else can I say? Glasses, My gosh, fishing, um, a fishing. My gosh, what is it? Fishing rod. A fishing rod. Sorry, a fishing rod. Um, teacher.
Okay,
My
good.
gosh, no, no.
No, time's up. So yes, we see fishing gear or fishing tackle. Fishing gear can be a fishing rod, it can be a fishing bag, it can be any number of stuff. But you said it correctly. I mean, this looks like stuff that you would use if you were going camping, right? Would it be used by somebody who's on the run away from the police or something like that? No, I don't know about that. You probably wouldn't be trying to bring along a guitar with you. A classic, well, not a classical guitar, but a wooden guitar. We can see various bits of camping gear, survival gear. We see axes to be able to chop down wood to be used for a fire, or perhaps even build a bridge over water. We've got cooking materials. We have warm weather gear, but I sense that this is for summertime because we see an awful lot of shorts and other items that would indicate it's relatively warm this time of year. So well done, Anna. A folk guitar, yes, it could be true as well. All right, so we've got about 20 minutes left. I don't know if we have enough time to go around the room for another round, so I'm going to try something a little different. Let me get an image, though. What I want to do this time is I want you guys to shout out or give me words to describe the image, and just we'll take turns. We'll go around and see if you can come up with 2 or 3 words, and then I'll go on to the next student and see who else can give me a couple of words. So let me share out my image here, and here we go. And let me get my typing tool. Good. All right, so Wellington, let's start with you. Give me 3 words that describe this image.
Me?
You're on mute, Wellington. Yes, you're the only Wellington here.
Okay. Green, crowded, and sunny.
Excellent. Sabrina.
Building, lakes, city.
Excellent. Food.
Sea,
We have city.
sea or sea
Sea.
or ocean or okay. Skyscrapers.
Excellent. Well done.
A cloud.
Clouds. Okay. Thank you. Nina.
Yes.
Sure. Park, high-rise buildings, running tail,
Running
running
trail.
trail,
We might just call those trails.
trail. Okay.
Okay,
Trails.
very good. All right. Niels.
I can see 3 lakes in the park. There might be a river in the upper left of the picture. And I will say it's a harbor we can see at the upper right of the picture.
Okay, good. Excellent. Hallam.
Big building, beautiful garden, big ocean,
Sorry, big
Ocean.
ocean. So, Anna, your turn.
Action packet.
Sorry?
Action packet.
Action-packed,
Flooded.
flooded.
Picturesque. I'm not sure. No. Sorry. My gosh. Sorry.
That's
Picturesque.
okay.
No, teacher. It's not fair.
What's not fair?
I
There's
am
still
the
plenty
last
of
one.
words you can use to
Always.
describe it.
Picturesque. Picturesque.
Picturesque. Okay, good. So lots of great words here, guys. I think this is terrific. What's missing here? I'd say the only thing we're missing is colors. We don't have a lot of colors here. But there's a lot of words there, so that's terrific. So I'm going to get another image now. Let's see if I can get something just different. Something... I want something emotional, but I think I've used up all my emotional images for today. Let's see, though. Oh. Oh, I got two good images. Let's hope we have time for both of these. All right. So my next image here coming up. And we just had Anna, so now we're going to go back to Wellington. And I would like you also, again, sir, to come up with 3 words to describe what we see here.
Three words? Sorry.
Sure. Descriptive words. Describe what you see. Give me 3 words.
Okay. Tall, small, and brown.
Excellent. Sabrina?
Friends.
We hope so.
Dog and cat.
Dog and cat. Excellent. Ood.
Wall. Water. And place where water leaking.
Excellent. Nina?
Starving, shiny black hairs, long legs, more. Okay.
That's good.
Tiny cat.
Tiny cat. I don't know if the cat's tiny. I think the cat's normal size. Neil?
They are staying on tiles on the floor, and you can, through the windows, you can see out in the garden with green trees around it. It's not focused very well there. You can see the red tongue of the dog.
Okay, too much. You're going to give somebody else a chance now, but well done. Okay, Hallam.
Bolus.
Sorry?
Bolus.
Bolus. Could you type that, please? Oh, bowls.
Yes, bolus. Yeah.
Bowls, okay. Anything else?
Mouth of dog.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. Anna.
Contradictingly. Wish. And not worthy.
Sorry, dwarf?
Contradistinguish.
Type that for me, please.
Not worthy.
I'm not sure that's a word.
Remarkable.
Noteworthy. Note. Worthy.
Remarkable. Contradistinguish. It's a word, teacher.
Yeah, I've just never heard of that one. Let me just take a look-see.
Distinguish between things by contrasting them.
Just give
That's
me
the
a
meaning.
second. No, I only know about 24,000 words. Actually, no, it's not in the dictionary.
They are contradistinguish.
I'm telling you, I'm looking it up in my
It does
dictionary, and it's
exist.
not a contradiction.
No,
But
contradistinguished.
Well, one dictionary doesn't have it. Let me see if I can find it in another dictionary, which would lead me to
I'm not inventing.
Contradistinguish.
Yes, I'm not inventing a word.
No, I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying it wasn't in one dictionary, but that's not uncommon. Contradistinguish. Archaic. That's why it's not it's not really in use anymore. So it's an archaic word.
Contradictory.
Contrasting. Yeah.
Okay.
So we can see contrasting. Yeah, I've never heard of that word, but contrasting is very common.
Contrasting, huge, tiny.
Huge and tiny.
Impressive.
Very good opposite.
Impressive.
Good. That's
Can
more
I
than
say
3. Sorry,
flowing.
let me stop you because that. Hold on. That's more than 3. I gotta give everybody a fair turn. All right. So that gives us enough time, guys, for one more. And this is an awesome one. Does anybody here love cats?
Yes.
Does anybody here hate cats?
Not too much.
Good, because this is a great image if you like cats.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Okay, so once again, and this will probably be our last image, I want to give you guys a chance to come up with 3 words or compound words or phrases to describe the image that we see here. I got to change my font color, or we're not going to be able to see what I type. There we go. All right, so let's start with Wellington once again.
Funny.
Funny.
Cute.
Cute.
Funny, cute, and cheerful.
Cheerful. Okay. Sabrina.
Yellow hair.
Yellow hair. Yeah, that's the most obvious glaring thing. Yeah.
I think so. Teeth. Eyes. Green eyes.
And one more. Oh no, that's 3. Okay, good. And poor gentleman, we keep losing him. But Ould, welcome back. It's your turn again.
Yes, I have many problems with this connection today. Okay. Mouth. Mouth. Eyes. And nose.
Nose. Okay, good. And guys, try to use more descriptive words too, like what kind of nose, what kind of eyes, what kind of mouth. Okay. Nina, your turn. 3 items, please.
Sure. Leaning head to the right. Long, fine, thin mustard.
Whiskers.
Whiskers.
Whisker. Okay. Thank you. Gray eyes with the round black. What did they call the inner little eyes ball?
So we have the eye, the pupil, iris.
Yeah, pupil. Yeah, black pupil. Yeah.
Okay, good. I think I spelled that wrong. It doesn't look right.
PI, I guess.
Sometimes you guys will catch every now and then that I will have spelling mistakes, and sometimes I'm just typing so fast that I can't help it. So it's a problem with doing it live. Okay, so it's Niels, your turn. More descriptive words, please.
The cat is wearing a yellow wig. I don't think it's fur.
You don't think it's the cat's real hair?
No, I think it's a wig somebody has put on it.
Yes.
And the fur of the cat will be gray with dark stripes.
Okay, one more.
It has. You can only see. It looks like it doesn't have all its teeth. Only 4 teeth. There should be some in the front as well, shouldn't there? Maybe they are hidden behind the tongue, the fangs. Yeah.
We have sharp pointed fangs.
Yeah.
All right. And next, Hallam.
Wonderful hair.
Wonderful hair. I love that. That's not. Look at how I was spelling that. Wonderful hair. Okay.
Pretty cat.
Pretty cat.
Big mouth.
Big mouth.
It's awesome.
Awesome. Cat.
Yes.
All right, Anna, what's left?
Okay. He gave you 4 words, okay?
Okay.
You didn't say anything. Jaw dropping.
All right, so Anna, I think I'm going to put you in charge of making sure
Jaw-dropping.
nobody goes over their time.
Hilarious.
And if anybody gives me more words than they're allowed to, you make sure you step in
Jaw
and let us
dropping.
know, okay?
Jaw dropping.
Jaw dropping.
Hi-
Are you cut out there?
Hilarious. Comical.
Okay, good.
Can I ask you
That's 4
something?
words. That's 4 words.
No, just 3. Jaw dropping is just one adjective, okay? And I didn't say I can see, I am seeing, I'm looking at. Can I ask you something
Yes.
that I was trying to ask you before and you didn't allow me? Can I say something is blowing away?
Is something blowing away?
Can I use blowing away as an adjective?
Can you give me the context of the sentence?
Oh my gosh, this picture is blowing away.
Oh, blows me away.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So that would be
I was about to ask you
Yeah, no,
in
I
the
was
last
thinking in terms of
picture.
when I think blowing, I think
No.
wind. I mean, I think wind, my context shifts to, because I live in a windy area. But I see what you're saying. Yeah, the image just blows me away. This is a very strange, a striking image of what I'm sure is a lovely, beautiful cat that is irritated by this thing that's been placed on top of its head, this yellow wig. And it's like, meow, I don't like this. Meow, get it off my head. Meow, I'm not happy. So, and there we go. You know what? With 1 minute left, that brings us to the end of another class. And I want to thank each and every one of you for attending this class. I hope you enjoyed it. I hoped it was educational for you. And how do you guys feel? Did you get enough talk time? Yes? No? Maybe?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Well, it's when I do have a full class, it is tough to give everybody enough talk time, but I do my best. And maybe Neil's on our lesson that's coming up this week. We can do some descriptive stuff and focus on adjectives as we describe things.
Yes.
It's very
But
nice.
guys, you're welcome. But with it being class over now, I don't want to hold you guys up or hold up the next teacher. So if you guys want to leave, have yourself a great Saturday evening or a great Sunday morning.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.
You're very welcome. Take care, guys. Thanks for coming.
Bye bye, guys. Thanks, Sam.